Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal?
Why use PDs when you can use these all-natural supplements, which are better than PDs?
They call me Shaq, because I should keep... Yo, listen, Greg Doucette, man, he went at Shaq a long time ago for having a supplement that was better than PEDs, supposedly. And he said it wasn't. Which, no, I don't believe it was. But now he has a supplement that's supposed to be better than PEDs. Is it? I'm not making assumptions. I'm not making claims. I'm just asking a question. Is Turk Builder Max better than PEDs? Did Greg Doucette actually gain 4 pounds of muscle in 30 days on Turk Builder Max? Allegedly. For educational purposes only. Because this is what I heard. Alright? I've heard this from multiple sources. Greg Doucette has yet to respond. Greg Doucette said in his comments that he's going to respond to Anabolic Stick today. He said that yesterday. He just made a video. He was talking about the King of Detroit, the bodybuilding show. I'm just speculating, bro. I'm not saying who's wrong or who's right. It just seems a way. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the 50 Cent T.I. beef. 50 Cent seems like he's ducking all the smoke. He wants all the smoke with the dudes that he can handle. He wants to duck the smoke with the dudes he can't handle. Say what he got to say, throw little jabs here and there. That's how Greg Doucette is seeming to be doing to me at the end of the day. He's going at everybody except the dude that has his number. Who's the dude that has his number? Anabolic Stick. Anabolic Stick is handing Greg his ass right now, bro. Greg is going against anybody. It's like I said, kind of like 50 Cent. If 50 Cent has dirt on you and he says something, don't say nothing. Don't respond. Don't respond to the person who has dirt on you, bro. I don't know. I don't know if Turk real. What I heard was somebody tested the stuff and it didn't have turkesterone in it. Again, that's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't even know if it's true or not. I don't even know if it's actually, if something was 100% turkesterone. I don't know if the stuff works or not. I don't know. But for it to work on the IFBB Pro the way the man claims, that's crazy. Because from my knowledge, stay off roids, all right? But from my knowledge, your first 2 years of lifting, whether you're natural or on something, your first 2 years of lifting is where you get your newbie gains, right? Greg is way beyond that. Greg has been on, and he admits it, he has been on multiple compounds, roids and gear and stuff like that. So after training for 30, 40, 50, I don't know how long, he's about 50, right? 50 something. So he ain't been training on 50 years. 40 something years. 40 years. You mean to tell me you're going to take these few little pills and in 30 days you're going to put 4 more pounds of muscle on your frame? I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I don't think there's no natural supplement that's going to do that. He claims it's better than creatine. Creatine doesn't even claim to, people that sell creatine is everywhere, right? Nobody except the old supplement companies back 10 years ago, they used to say you gain 500% of muscle on the front of the bottle, whatever. And nobody says creatine does that, all right? Creatine helps a little bit. Anybody that has knowledge knows that creatine might add 3% to your performance, all right? It's just something to help, all right? Does Turk help? I don't know. It might. But is it worth $100 or whatever it costs? I don't know. I don't think so. But that's not the point. The point is, where's the response, all right? Where's the response to the allegations, bro? That's all I want. Where's the response to the allegations, Greg? Doucette, Mr. Doucette. Where is it, all right? I'm not even dissing you, bro. I'm just saying. I've been telling people a long time ago that the wolves, when it comes to this fitness stuff, you can go through my old stuff. When it comes to this, type in Reptile Fitness Wolves. I've been telling people a long time ago. When it comes to this fitness stuff, there's wolves watching in the woods for you, and they will prey on you because they know that you're a beginner. They know that you're desperate. They know that you don't have the knowledge, and they will use that against you. All right, that goes from gyms, especially on New Year's. That goes from supplement companies. That goes from, I'm not naming any particular one. All of them ain't equal, all right? Supplement companies, supplement stores, YouTubers, influencers, trainers, anybody you can lump into that category. They're looking at you like a deer. And they're ready to, you know what I'm saying? They're ready to give chase. And as a beginner, it's like when snakes were not snakes, but snakes, but I'm just saying not a particular snake. When pythons were introduced to the Florida Everglades, they wiped almost everything out. There's things getting wiped out right now by pythons in the Florida Everglades. You know why? Because the animals that's there didn't know what that was. They don't see it as a threat. They never seen it before. So it slithers up to a rabbit. Rabbit didn't even run away. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So as a beginner, you don't know much about fitness. So you see people like, you know, the Diamond Gym or something like that, or you see a supplement company or whatever, you're going to think that this is how it is, or this is what I should take, or this is what I should do. I'm not saying that's what Greg is doing. I'm just saying I used to be a beginner too. And when I was a beginner, guess what I did? I spent more than I spent on rent, on supplements that had any supplement. And yeah, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you my downfall so you won't have to go through. I spent my money on anything that said it helped you gain muscle. This is going to help me gain 5 pounds of muscle. This right here is going to help me gain another 10 pounds of muscle. This right here, I'm going to be an IFBB pro without even, you know what I'm saying, naturally. I fell for it. I did. I ain't going to lie to you, bro. My first couple months of lifting, I started 13 years ago. I was a grown 30-something-year-old man, a 30-year-old man. I'll be 43. So I was a grown 29, 30-year-old man, bro. I was taking everything in the store that said it did something. And back then, the supplements in the stores were atrocious compared to now. A lot of that stuff ain't even on the shelf no more. I can't even remember the names of the stuff. I was taking fat burners. I was taking pre-workout. I didn't know this. I'm going to tell you a funny story. Because it's funny because I got through it. I didn't know how I got through it. I didn't know what I was doing. You know, I was kind of overweight. This is before I lost. I was like 230 something. I forget. The heaviest I ever been was 275. But this is like years later. I got off most of my initial weight because I was doing construction. I was eating different. I wasn't even really dieting. It was just I didn't have time to eat the same as I was. You know what I'm saying? I was always busy. So I'm eating less, moving more. Calories in, calories out. All right? Even before I knew that was a thing. I always knew that you got to eat more to gain weight and lose. You know what I'm saying? That's common sense. Most people don't understand that though. But it is what it is. And that's the people they get. They get you was worse off than me if you didn't understand that. Because I already knew that part, but I didn't know the rest of it. All right? So I was like 230. I started like really trying to do my thing, whatever. And I was like, I'm going to get some of this fat off so I can see my abs. So I was taking fat burners because I didn't know better, right? And yeah, back then, some of the fat burners were actually better than the ones they got now. Because they had like ephedrine and caffeine and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't you know, it was a little better, but it still wasn't going to do the job for me, all right? And I didn't know that. So I was taking fat burners, pre-workout. I was going to hit the cardio machine. And then that's back when I used to try doing cardio machines. I do different types of cardio now. Y'all can look, Rapid Time Fitness Cardio. Type in and see what kind of cardio I do that makes it fun. For somebody who hates cardio, if you hate cardio, if you look up Rapid Time Fitness Cardio, you'll see a cardio that you like, all right? I will teach you how to like your cardio, right? To, you know what I'm saying? To keep it effective so you can keep going, right? So I got on a treadmill. I took pre-workout and a caffeine, a fat burner at the same time. Man, dude, my heart was beating out of my chest, bruh. This has nothing to do with Turkesterone. My heart was beating out of my chest, bruh. Sis, whoever learned to listen and watching. I had to get off of that thing, man. And then I had to, like, pause for a second. I'm like, okay, I'm going to let my heart rate calm back down. Then I'm going to go hit the weights. You know what I'm saying? Man, it came right back. I don't know how many, because the fat burner had caffeine in it. The pre-workout I was taking was a very strong one. I don't remember if it was one more rep or I forget which pre-workout it was, but it was one of the real strong ones back in the days. and I took it at the same time as the fat burner, bro, I had to leave the gym, bro. I had to. But I learned my lesson. I learned how to, you know, assess my supplements. I learned what was in my, I had to learn what to read in my supplements, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I started getting smart about supplements, all right? And then I started, like, looking up stuff and seeing what was what and who was who and da-da-da-da. And that's when I started learning about really how to lift weights, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a blessing in the disguise. So I started learning how to, like, really, man, dude, I was literally spending hours watching videos, studying, learning. That's how I be doing the stuff I be doing now. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of people want the results yesterday, and these people that sell these supplements, they know that. They know that. That's like the people that you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll say something like, don't take these GLP-1s. They'll get sponsored by supplement companies that's or pharmacies that's selling that stuff, and now they telling you to take it. My thing about Greg Doucette, man, that's wild, bro. Respond to anabolic stick. I personally don't want to hear nothing from you, bro. I'm telling you. It's like the movie Paid in Full for anybody who watch hood movies, right? He's like, dude, Duff took your stuff? Man, don't come back to this block until you, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like, yo, he took your stuff, bro. He took your stuff. Hey, Greg. I know you ain't gonna let him do you like that. What 50 say? Not in your hood. Yo, he on my corner. Yo, you got 50 keys of Turkesterone coming across the border? That's wild, Greg. But do you actually? And if you do actually, does it work? That's my question. I don't know. I'm asking. Give an answer. Give a response, Greg. I'm not dissing. I'm not dissing, bro. You dissing yourself by not responding, man. Where's the proof? He said in the comments, these are all lies. He responds to everybody else. Mike Israel. Come on, man. You done beat up on Mike so much. Larry Wills. Come on, man. Back in the days, when he has your number, like, what's the dude? Liver King, back in the days, Cali Muscle, to name a few. You kicking dudes while they already down. What about the dudes that standing up? Come on, man. That's bullying, bro. That's like, to me, allegedly, for educational purposes only, because you know how Greg be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Hey, I got some workouts coming up. I just did a deadlift day yesterday, but I didn't post it. Yes, I did. I posted it on shorts. I didn't post it on long form. Because it's a lot of things that I'm working on right now, bruh. I show y'all my ups, my downs, my ins, and my outs. I explain things in videos. I take people step by step and rep by rep. I tell people to stick to the basics, stay natural. All right? Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't let wolves pull wool over your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Wolves in disguise, Robin Hood, not Robin Hood, but Lil Red Riding Hood. Like, come on, man. Oh, kind of like Robin Hood. Rob for the poor, give to yourself, though. You know, with a twist to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. It don't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense, bro. Hey. Talk about the parrot. No, he's more like Scar from the like, no. Who could I don't know. I ain't trying to diss. I'm not trying to diss, though. I'm not dissing. You know, but with Shaq's supplement is fake. Come on, man. That don't make your supplements fake, but I'm just saying, is it? Asking the question. That's all I'm doing, Greg. Come on, man. You know, Scott Herman was funny in that video, too, man. Scott Herman, bro. Like, hey, man. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Beware of the wolves. Peace.